I think
you should put one more row there and people can move up. It's way too far back. I think. Don't try to move that one, but just put a new one and let it. Thank you. Krishna Jinka. Ramananda. Could you put up Krishna Jinka?
Okay.
Okay, now see if you can read my mind. What bhajan am I thinking about right now that we could sing? What's your guess? Huh? What did she say? Bhajare? Wow, how did you think of that one? That's a nice bhajan. You like that bhajan? Me too. What's your guess? But it wasn't the right one. That's not the one I had in my head. What'd you think? What bhajan am I thinking in my head? What'd she say? Everyone move up one row. Nachar Maman. Good bhajan, but that's not the one I was thinking. Ah, you got it. Krishna Jinka Nam Hey. Gokula Jinka Dam Hey. Again. Krishna Jinka Nam Hey. Gokula Jinka Dam Hey. I say Shri Bhagavana ko mere baar pranam hai. Yashoda Jinka Pachayo, Raja Se Gajap Panda Sudayo. Vaisesika ko Raja Pachayo, Raja Se Gajap Panda Sudayo. I say Kripa Dhamma ko mere barambara pranam hai. Guru Pandava ko yuddha machayo, Arjuna ko upadisha sunayo. Guru Pandava ko yuddha machayo, Arjuna ko upadisha sunayo. I say Dinanath ko mere barambara pranam hai. Bajare, hey Radha Govinda Gopala Hare. Bajare, hey Radha Govinda Gopala Hare. Hey Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Gopala, change. Radhe Gopala, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda. Go.
Radhe Gopala,
Radhe Gopala,
Radha
Radha
Madan Mohan,
Madan Mohan. Don't break the rhythm. Radha Madhava, Radha Bihari,
Radha Damodara,
Radha Damodara,
Radha Giridhari,
Radha Giridhari. Now you're talking.
Radha Gopala,
Radha Gopinanda,
Radha Gopinath,
Radha Gopinatha, Radha Gopipalava, Radha Krishna Gopinatha. Radha Madhava, go for it. Radha Madan Mohan. Call a friend.
Radha Parameswara,
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Here's a song you've never heard before. You ready? It's kind of like you never heard it. Radha Krishna Bol Bol. Timber fresh. Bolore Shobai. Shishi Radha Krishna Bol Bol. Bolore Shobai. Shikariya Shobnodiya Preche Neche Gornitai Hari Bolore Shikariya Radha Krishna Bol Bol Bolore Shobai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Bol Bol Bolore Shobai. Niche Mayar Boshe Jacho Beshe Kacho Habu Dubai. You're caught up in a whirlpool of senseless action. You're sinking lower and lower. Okay, this word, habudubu, it's the sound of bubbles coming up. You're drowning somewhere. The Bhaktivinoda Thakur says you're drowning in this whirlpool of the material world, senseless action. Everyone say habudubu. Now say it 3 times. That's the sound of drowning in the material world. So he gives us advice. You can come out of this ocean of the material world and stop drowning by chanting the holy name. Hari Bol, Bolore Miche Mayar Boshe. Hari Che Mayar Boshe. Radha Krishna Bol Bolore Shobai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Bol Bol Bolore Shobai. Dev Krishna Das Hey Vishwas Kole To Adhut Gonai. Simple formula. You just remember that you're a servant of Krishna, then you'll have no more misery in your life. How many people in here are Krishna Das? Raise your hand. We'll try again. Gotta be faster. How many people in this room are Krishna Das? No more misery for you. Hari Bol, Bolore Jeev Krishna Das. Radha Krishna Bol jabe pulakka habe jorbi anki bodhi kai. Okay, get ready. You ready? 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 Here we go. Krishna pulbe jabe pulakka habe jorbi anki bodhi kai. Hari bol, bolo Krishna pulbe jabe. Radha Krishna bol bol bolo re shobai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna bol bol bolo re shobai. Radha Krishna bolo Shange cholo e matra dikachai. Radha Hari bol, bolo Radha Krishna bolo. Radha Krishna bol bol shobai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna bol bol bolo re shobai. Jai Shantlavi Pod Bhakti Vinod Bolen Jagun Om Nam Gai Jai. Okay, get ready. Ready? Jai Shantlavi Pod Bhakti Vinod Bolen Jagun Om Nam Gai. Come on now. Hari bol, bolo re jai Shantlavi Pod.
Dwayal Nitai, Dwayal Nitai Chaitanya. Dwayal Nitai Chaitanya Bole. Nach Re Amar Man. Dwayal Nitai Chaitanya Bole. Nach Re Amar Man. Nachari Amar Man. Nachari Amar Man. Nachari Amar Man. Nachari Amar Man. Hey! Dwayal Nitai Chaitanya Bole. Nachari Amar Man. Dwayal Nitai Chaitanya Bole. Nachari Amar Man. 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 Hey! Dwayal Nitai Chaitanya Bole. Nachari Amar Man. Dwayal Tonai Hai. Dwayal Tonai Hai. Emon Dwayal Tonai Hai. Mage Primage. Emon Dwayal Tonai Hai. Mage Primage. Dwayal Nitai Chaitanya Bole. Nachari Amar Man. Dwayal Nitai Chaitanya Bole. Nachari Amar Man. 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 Hey! Dwayal Nitai Chaitanya Bole. Nachari Amar Man. Ore aparadha dure jabe pabe premadan. Ore aparadha dure jabe pabe premadan. Vichar Tonai Hai. Vichar Tonai Hai. Oh Name Apara Vichar Tonai Hai. Oh Name Apara Vichar Tonai Hai. Dwayal Nitai Chaitanya Bole. Nachari Amar Man. Dwayal Nitai Chaitanya Bole. Nachari Amar Man. 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 Hey! Dwayal Nitai Chaitanya Bole. Nachari Amar Man. Sakon Krishna Name Ruchi Habe Guche Bebandan. Sakon Krishna Name Ruchi Habe Guche Bebandan. Anurakto Habe Hai. Anurakto Habe Hai.
se sapal habe jivera jivan. Jivanto biche hai. Jivanto biche hai. Krishna Rati Dina Jivanto biche hai. Krishna Rati Dina Jivanto biche hai. Jaya Nitai Chaitanya Bhuli Nashari Amarman. Jaya Nitai Chaitanya Bhuli Nashari Amarman. Aise Vrindavane Radha Shamir Kabeda Harshan. Aise Vrindavane Radha Shamir Kabeda Harshan. There's so many little, medium, big, and grande size problems in the world. Some days there's a small problem, other days it's medium, another day it's big, and another day it's grande. This is the nature of the material world. But it's not our nature. It's our incompatibility with the material energy that brings us problems. In the Bhagavatam it said, Vayam dvitiya binibesha tasyad ishada petasya viparya yosmiti. We get a little off kilter and we forget Krishna, and then we have nothing but problems and fear. So there's a way that Krishna calls to us to come back on track, to remember him. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes in the Indra Kali and he teaches chanting. Repeat after me: chanting, dancing, feasting. Which one of those do you like? A, B, C, or all of the above? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, born in Navadvip Dham, and he went out into the world to show everybody the process of devotional service is simply joyful, the Kevala Nandakanda. And after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left, his followers took up the process of teaching Krishna consciousness to others. And over some time, the message was lost, or worse, perverted, until the great reformer Bhaktivinoda Thakur came, his successor Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who again brought the pure process of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the world. And there's three things. Number one, number two, number three. And all over the world, now, people wake up early in the morning looking forward to, one, number two, number three. And at Mangal Arti, or late at night, if you listen carefully, strain your ears and you can hear from every continent of the world. There's a beautiful sound vibration. The devotees so thankful to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They're calling out. Some of them even while they're sleeping. As they're asleep they say, Go Gora Kripa Hare. Gora Kripa Hare. Then they wake up and they realize Gora Kripa Hare. Gora Kripa Nachiri Marman, Nachiri Marman, Nachiri Marman, Nachiri Marman, Nachiri Marman, Nachiri Nitai Gora Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitai Gora Hari Bo. Okay, who's working on chapter 7? Good, devotees, very good. More hands back there. Who's working on chapter 7? Got to work on chapter 7. So one way that we can think of Krishna is by memorizing the verses from the Bhagavad Gita. And it's fun and easy, right? Okay, so who wants to practice the verses they've learned so far? Okay. All right, you had your hand up first, so give her the mic. And take down the screen. No screen.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha Maya Saktamana Partha Yogam Yunjan Madashayah Asamshayam Samagramam Yatagnya Shashitat Shrunu Jnanam Teham Savijnanam Idam Vakshyam Yasheshatah Yajnatvaneha Bhuyonyat Jnatavyam Avashishyate Manushyanam Sahasreshu Kaschid Yatati Siddhaye Yatataamapi Siddhanam Kaschid Mam Veti Tatvatah Bhumirapo nalo vayuhu kammano buddhirev cha ahankaramiti yamme vinna prakriti ashtada apareyamitastvanyam prakritim viddhi me param jiva bhuta mahabaho yedam daryate jagat एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणीति पदारय अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः प्रभवः प्रलयस्तथा मत्तः परतरं नान्यत् किञ्चिदस्ति धनञ्जय मयि सर्वमिदं प्रोतं सूत्रे मणिगणा इव रसोऽहमप्सु कौन्तेय प्रभास्मि शशिसूर्ययो प्रणवः सर्ववेदेषु शब्दके पौरुषं नृषु पुण्यो गन्धा पृथिव्यां च तेजश्चास्मि विभावसो जीवनं सर्वभूतेषु तपश्चास्मि तपस्विषु बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं बुद्धिमतामस्मि तेजस्तेजस्विनामहं बलं बलवतां चाहं कामरागविवर्जितं धर्मो विरुद्धो भूतेषु कामोऽस्मि भरतर्षभा ये चैव सात्विका भावा राजसास्तामसाश्च यत् मत्त एवैति तान् विद्धि न त्वहं तेषु ते महि त्रिभिर्गुणमयैर्भावैरेवि सर्वमिदं जगत् मोहितं नाभिजानाति मामेभ्यः परमव्ययम् दैवी एषा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेधां तरन्ति ते न मां दुष्कृतिनो मूढा प्रपद्यन्ते नरात्तमा तं नियमास्ताय मायया पृथज्ञानासुरं भावमाश्रितः चतुर्विधा भजन्ते मां जनाः सुकृतिनोऽर्जुन अर्थो जिज्ञासु अर्थार्थी ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभा ये तेषां ज्ञानी नित्ययुक्त एकभक्ते विशिष्यते प्रियो हि ज्ञानिन्यो त्यक्त्वा अहं स च मत्प्रियः उदारः सर्व एवैते ज्ञानित्वात्मैव मे मताम् अस्ति तत्स हि युक्तात्मा मामेव उत्तमं गतिं बहूनां जन्मनामन्ते ज्ञानवान् मां प्रपद्यते वासुदेव सर्वमिति समहात्मा सुदुर्लभः कामस्तैस्तैर्हृतज्ञाना प्रपद्यन्ते न देवता तं नियमास्ताय प्रकृत्या नियता स्वया. I haven't learned the rest of the 10 yet.
Oh, lucky for us. Bravo. We can take it from there. Can someone take it from right there? With a little clue? Go ahead.
Shri Bhagavanuvāca maya saktamanavarta yogam janmadāsrayah asamsaya samagram mam yathānyasasi tatshanu yanam teham savijñānam idam yakshami ashetah यज्ञात्वानेह भूयोऽग्निर् ज्ञातव्यमवशिष्यते मनुष्याणां सहस्रेषु कश्चित् यतति सिद्धये यततामपि सिद्धानां कश्चिन् मां वेत्ति तत्त्वतः भूमिरापो अनलो वायुः खं बुद्धिरेव च अहंकारमिति यमे भिन्न प्रकृति अष्टता.
Can you take it up from further along? Okay. Where do you know it from? From the beginning? Here, give her the mic.
Shri Bhagavanuvāca. अपरेयमितस्त्वन्यं प्रकृतिं विद्धि मे परा जीवभूतं महाबाहो एदं धार्यते जगत् एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणीति बुधाय अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः प्रभावः प्रलयस्तदा.
All right, let's look at the translations. Translations of chapter 7. Yo yo yam yam tanu bhakta sharayarchitam ichati tasya chalam sharam tameva virham yaham antavatu. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Antavatu palam tesham tadbhavatyaltmemedasam deva deva yajo yanti matbhakta yanti mamapi sataya sharaya yuktastasya ardanam ihate. You can put it up. Labhate cha tatakaman jaya labhitam hina. Translations? Oh. Let's do it together. We'll go up to 10. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "Now hear, O son of Pritha, how by practicing yoga in full consciousness of me, with the mind attached to me, you could know me in full, free from doubt. I shall now declare unto you in full this knowledge both phenomenal and numinous. This being known, nothing further shall remain for you to know. Out of many thousands among men, one may endeavor for perfection, and of those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows me in truth. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego, altogether these 8 constitute my separated material energies. Besides these, O mighty armed Arjuna, there is another superior energy of mine, which comprises the living entities who are exploiting the resources of this material inferior nature. All created beings have their source in these 2 natures. Of all that is material and all that is spiritual in this world, know for certain that I am both the origin and the dissolution. O conqueror of wealth, there is no truth superior to me. Everything rests upon me as pearls are strung on a thread. O son of Kunti, I am the taste of water, the light of the sun and the moon, the syllable Om in the Vedic mantras. I am the sound in ether and ability in man. I am the original fragrance of the earth, and I am the heat and fire. I am the life of all that lives, and I am the penances of all ascetics. O son of Pritha, know that I am the original seed of all existences, the intelligence of the intelligent, and the prowess of all powerful men." So we just have a few days left. The 23rd is Gita Jayanti, right? 22nd? East Coast is 23rd. Thanks. Saved me there. So it's enough time. You can go over these verses. There are various ways you can do it. You can record it and listen to it. And recite them if you carry them with you. It's good to do it right when you wake up in the morning. Can help. And try testing your memory. And then find where the gaps are and try to fill them in. It's a good idea. It's very healthy. Hare Krishna. And now we just have a little bit of time to share some realizations. Anything that you're thinking about your life and ways in which you're doing your sadhana and getting some thoughtfulness in your life, or ways that you're suffering and you'd like to commiserate with everybody else, or you have something you'd like to point out that you think is very nice in your life, or something that you'd like to complain about. I'm giving a lot of options here. Yes, go ahead.
I was just reflecting on how fortunate I am this morning, because, various things start coming up in life, and your mind throws off different things, and you're so confused about a lot of things in different times of, in our lives. But then you have Krishna with you. Doesn't matter, everybody else is gone, is there, is not there. Krishna as a Paramatma is there, and he's always there to help you. I just had this, lot of reflection I was doing this morning. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. I wanted to share something that I was listening to one of Prabhupada's lectures this week, and he was talking about, actually one of the devotees in the crowd, they asked Prabhupada, how do we constantly remember Krishna? And then Prabhupada quoted the Rasoham Apsukaunteya verse, and then he says, Krishna is in the taste of water. So, and then he explains the whole thing, and towards the end he says, so drink water and think of Krishna, your problem will be solved. And I just found it was so cool, he says drink water and think of Krishna, and yeah, I really liked it. I just made it my wallpaper on my screen.
Nice.
Yeah.
He extends that in various places to say, if anything you drink, because the basis is water. And then he told one time, he said, even if somebody drinks wine, not recommended, but if somebody's doing that, they're already addicted to that thing, then he said, if they remember that this taste comes from Krishna, then they'll also become Krishna conscious. It's such a simple principle, isn't it? What else? Sharing means caring. Yes.
Maharaj, I was meditating on the point you gave in the japa session yesterday about churning and how we churn the holy name when we should be chanting. So I was kind of relating it that when the churning of ocean happened, the first thing that came out was the venom. So similarly, if we use the holy name to chant in our heart, the first thing that will come out is our anarthas. And it is going to churn out the anarthas, and then we can realize the holy name. So I was kind of meditating on the thought.
It's really good to remember. Thank you for sharing that.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, I'm grateful to you and Guruma for bringing Radhika Raman Prabhu, especially this whole weekend. All the 3-part series were extremely mind-blowing. I'm very grateful for all the Vaishnav literatures that we have because of the efforts that Prabhupada put, and all the all the rectification that goes on and the whole process that goes on, which he was talking about today. And even engaged Vaishnavism, it was just amazing to know how much we can literally revolve every aspect of our life, find a purpose to serve Krishna, being at whatever state we are, doing whatever work we are doing. It was a deep realizing weekend for me. Thank you for bringing.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. And it reminded me when you were saying that, then when somebody performs devotional service purely, then it attracts a lot of other very extraordinary souls. And Prabhupada did that because his intention to serve Krishna was so strong. Many, many very wise and elevated people came and joined him and are still carrying on the Krishna conscious movement. One person with the right intention can change the world, yes. Thank you. Yes.
Hare Krishna. This week I was reflecting on a really deep conversation I was having with a friend, and we were talking about how sometimes petty situations can make us act in a petty way. But one thing that my friend and I were discussing is that if Prabhupada or even our spiritual masters acted the way we wanted to act, then how would they be here today? And I thought that was such a profound statement because it shows how much our leaders have been through, and they've overcome so much just to give us this perfect vision that we see. So I was just hoping to be more conscious of the way I react to certain situations.
That's a nice thought. Thank you for sharing that. And you could be sure, as you mentioned, if someone's been around for a long time, they've been through a lot. It's one way that people become wise and steady after some time is sticking with the process of Krishna consciousness and the friction of life in general, and then applying the principles of Krishna consciousness and having a series of hard-won battles brings one to a sense of accomplishment and steadiness. Yes, please.
Yeah, during the sessions by Radhika Ramana Das Prabhu, there were two things that really resonated with me. One thing where he said that Krishna is within us, and that's why if you're going through something, or if you, whatever you're experiencing, he's not with you in an empathetic mode, but in an experiential mode. But so that was very, very relieving for me, because sometimes we may feel like what we are trying to say, even our family members are not able to get it. They are right there with us. They're saying, yeah, I'm listening, but we are like, no, you're not listening. And it really relieved me. I was like, okay, Krishna is there. There is somebody who really understands you perfectly. So that was very good. And then secondly, he said that a flute can't imagine what sound it can create. So once you give yourself to engage in the world, Krishna will make things happen. So I think that was very empowering too.
Yeah, some of the other devotees remembered that one also right after the seminar. A hammer, a piano, and a flute. And it takes somebody to pick those up or to start playing them to see what's there. We don't know our potential until we allow Krishna to use us in his service. Okay. Halayuda.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. So a little anecdote is that one night this week I couldn't really fall asleep, so I was trying to see what to do, and I realized I would like to read a story, so I just, for some reason, thought of the Lilamrita, and I picked a random chapter and I started reading about it. It was about book distribution, and I came across something interesting I wanted to share. One thing that the Srila Prabhupada disciples were recounting is that one way they used to distribute books is just to take lines from Srila Prabhupada books and then say them to the people they would approach. And actually, in this excerpt of the Lilamrit, Surya Prabhu talked about how you approach people. So I just wanted to recollect that, because I thought it was really interesting. He said, Vaisesika was selling books in the airport with me. He would walk up to people and say, well, how are you doing, sir? All glories to the Sri Krishna Sankirtan movement, the prime benediction for humanity at large, which cleanses the heart. He was repeating the Shikshashika prayers of Lord Chaitanya right out of the book, and yet he was selling books.
So you can all try that. You have nothing to lose. One thing in distributing books, it's always, I call it core and explore. And if you take 80% of your time to do what you know works for you or has worked before, and then 20% to experiment with new ways, then it makes it more exciting. And also, you never know what you might stumble upon if you experiment a little bit. In those days, Prabhupada actually encouraged us. He had told one of my god sisters, Mula Prakriti, who was a book distributor, he asked her, what are you telling people? And she explained what her way of presenting the books were. And Prabhupada said, you can tell them this verse, Krishna swadamo pakate dharmaganadi bisaha kalo nashta drishamesha puranarko danonita. That this Srimad Bhagavatam is as brilliant as the sun, is risen just after the departure of Lord Krishna to his own abode, accompanied by religion, knowledge, etc. Persons who have lost their vision due to the darkness in this age of Kali will get light from this Purana. I know that because we used to tell people that. Because Prabhupada said, you can say this. So we would say that. And it's remarkable how poetical and how it hits the ear of anyone when they hear something like that. And they think, well, that's very profound, interesting. They haven't heard anything like it before. Tadvag visargo janatago viplavo. It's from a different creation. So it's not only effective in selling books, but it's also for staying Krishna conscious all day long. We have a great opportunity because we have been given facility as humans, human form of body. It's one of the points that comes out in the Vedanta Sutra. And now you've come to this point, you can take it full advantage of it. Ask the big question, ask about Krishna, ask about Brahman. And also we have such a beautiful facility Krishna has given us here. I was thinking today about what a nice space this is. with all the artwork and all the loving care that's gone into assembling this, and all the festivals we've had here together and the way devotees gravitate here. And this is a great wealth in life to have spiritual community and a spiritual process and a place where you can meet without restriction just to chant Hare Krishna. So my prayer tonight is, dear Srila Prabhupada, dear Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shri Shri Panchatattva, Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan, Shri Shri Lakshmi Nrsingadev, if you so desire, please give us the wherewithal to take full advantage of the great gift of Krishna consciousness that you've given us. And please let us share it with as many people as possible by using all our resources and powers of organization. Thank you for considering our request. Om Tat Sat. And please let everyone memorize the 7th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita before Gita Jayanti. Thank you for considering our request. Om Tat Sat. Everyone agrees with this prayer, has to memorize the Gita. And in whole or in part, please unmute and say Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.